All right, today we're going to be doing a gentle stretch for people who are not stretchy. So it's modified yoga, if you will, using a chair. I would encourage you to continue doing this one and challenging yourself until you get ready for something more difficult for yourself. All right, let's go ahead and start with some grounding. Put your feet flat on the floor, sit with your hands just resting on your thighs. Your spine should be nice and straight. Feel like you've got a string pulling you up from the top of your head. And lower your eyelids or close your eyes. And we're going to start with some box breathing. Our box breathing is going to be inhaling and exhaling both through your nose. And it's going to be 4 counts for each part. So we'll inhale 4, hold for 4, exhale 4, hold for 4. And we're going to do 5 rounds of that. Ready, and inhale through your nose, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Last one, inhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. You can go ahead and return to your regular breathing pattern, but take just a moment to ask yourself, what's one thing you're grateful for this morning or today? And it could be something simple. It could be the simple fact that you got a new tube of toothpaste and you're so glad to have it, or the sun is shining on you, or whatever it could be, just having a new day. All right, open your eyes. And we're going to start with just some gentle neck rolls. So we're going to drop our head, our chin, towards our chest, so your head forward. Drop. Keep your spine nice and straight. And just breathe gently. Now roll your shoulder, or not your shoulder, roll your head towards your right shoulder, which might look like the left for you guys on me. And let it gently stretch out the side of your neck. Remember to take nice deep breaths, but don't force them. And roll your head back to the center drop position and over to the other side. And same thing. If you find this is enough stretch, you're welcome to use your hand to put just the slightest amount of pressure on your head to increase it. And drop your head forward, rolling back to the first side. Stretch. Roll it back through the center to the other side. Stretch. And one more set, rolling forward to the first side. Rolling forward to the final side. And drop your head forward. Roll it back up setting it nice and squarely on your spine. Remember that string pulling you up by the crown of your head through your whole spine. All right, next thing we're going to do are some cat-cows. Next, we're just going to do some wrist loosening. So clasp your hands together and make a figure 8. That's the easy part because chances are you chose your dominant side. Stop. Switch the way your fingers are clasped and go the opposite way. I get some popping in my wrist with this. All right. Now we're going to do some cat-cows seated. So what you're going to do is use the edge of your chair or your arms, and you're going to we're going to inhale, pressing our abdomen forward for cow pose, and then we're going to exhale into our cat pose, arching our back. All right, let's start with your inhale. Again, everything is through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale the cat, or inhale the cow. Exhale the cat. Inhale the cow. Exhale cat. Inhale the cow. Exhale the cat. I'd like to encourage you to do this for 3 more breath cycles at your own pace. When you're ready, come back to a neutral spine position, sitting upright, strength coming through your spine. Now we're going to do a side stretch or a lateral stretch. So put your hand on your chair or on your chair arm and the other hand up into the air, and you're going to lean over towards that side. If you're looking up towards your elbow, it's kind of a nice addition. Breathe into your side and really stretch out those side muscles, your obliques. Two more breaths. Now we're going to inhale and go upright. Both arms up, other arm down. Exhale the other side. Two more breaths. And we're going to inhale up. Exhale, arms down. We're going to do a seated twist. So what you're going to do is you're going to twist your body, and you can use your leg. You can shift if you need to, and your arm of your chair or your chair. And we're going to breathe up, nice straight spine, and we're going to exhale and gently twist, looking over our shoulder as we twist our spine. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, nice straight spine. Twist a little more. Relax. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, final twist. Inhale back to center. We're going to do the same thing other side. Inhaling in, exhale, twist. Inhale, straighten that spine. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale. Nice straight spine, and exhale, final twist. Inhale back to center. Excellent. All right, so next we're going to start working on down our back and our legs. So what I want you to start with is a heart opener, but basically it's a modified tree pose. So essentially, nice straight trunk, spine straight. You're going to breathe in, reaching up, palms open to the sky, and open your chest. Slight lean back for an extension. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing your hands together and just melting over your thighs. Just relax. You might be great here. You might be great here. Or if you need a little more challenge, you can spread your knees and actually drop through. Relax and breathe. On your next inhale, we're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra. And if you need to help yourself, use your legs to press against to climb up them. So inhaling up, rolling, keeping that back round, all the way up until your head sits on top of your spine. Inhale back up to another modified tree. Nice inhale. Exhale, fold. Relax and let gravity help you with this. Remember to breathe in and out of your nose. Two more breaths. And crawl or roll up. Stacking each vertebrae on top of each other so your head is on top of the whole stack. Inhale up one more time. Nice extension. Fill those lungs to capacity. And exhale, folding down. Last one. Really relax. Focus on not trying to hold yourself up. If you find stiff places, breathe into those spaces when you inhale. And when you exhale, exhale out that tension. Two more breaths. Inhale, rolling up your spine. And parking that skull on top of that spine. All right. So next what we're going to do is we're going to stretch out your hamstrings and hopefully your calves and Achilles a little bit. My feet are dirty because I've been outside camping. That's what I do. So I invite you to modify this for whatever works best for you. So, for instance, if you'd like to put your feet on the coffee table, or if you have yoga blocks, if you would like to have your foot raised, you're welcome to do that, or you're welcome to keep them just straight in front of you. What you're going to do is come to the edge of your chair, extend one leg, flex your foot back towards you, and you're going to gently just climb down it. You may get here, and that might be enough. You want to keep your legs straight. So even if you're here, I want you to feel it along your hamstring and the back of your knee. If you're here, and that's as far as you can get, if you have a towel or a strap, I invite you to take it and put it around your foot. Pull back on your foot to stretch that calf and Achilles while you're also stretching that hamstring out. Remember to breathe. Spine is nice and straight, you're not rounded over. Two more breaths here. And use your elbow to support you if you need to. Come on back up. Other side. Extend your leg, flex your toe, use a towel or a belt, or just crawl down your leg. But the idea is back is straight, spine is nice and straight. You feel the tension in your hamstring without it being painful, the flex in your calf, and the flex in your Achilles tendon. And we'll just breathe here for a few rounds. Two more breaths. Two more breaths. And release. Help yourself back up. If you have time, I highly encourage you to repeat that. The more often you do it, the better you're going to get. Goal on this one is, again, to get where you can keep your spine nice and straight and get to that foot at some point. Once you've gotten to the foot and you're able to do that with straight spine, you'll start working on the curled spine as well. There are two different stretches, so don't just automatically flop over. Straight, 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 and then relax. All right, for this next one, we're going to stretch our quads so that we're balanced. You could use a strap if you'd like, or you can use a towel if you'd like, if you want to use anything. But if you're unable to reach your foot, like here, you might want to do that. So take the back of your chair to balance yourself if you need to. I tend to go ahead and bend my leg and bring it up to me, and then pull it back. Now what you're trying to do here is you're trying to stretch your quad. So what you don't want is to be piked in your hip. You want to be straight and pressing forward with your pelvis so that you feel it along here. If you don't feel it here, you're not straight here. All right? So again, I find it easy to start with bent leg and then bring it back, press my pelvis forward to get a nice stretch in my quad. If you're using a towel or you're using a strap, again, you'll probably have to get it first, get your chair, and then pull it back to do that. And if you're here, that's okay. Press that pelvis forward so that you get the actual stretch you're supposed to get. All right, now I'll stop talking and finish the stretch. Remember to breathe. All right, in letting go, don't just drop it. Go ahead and bend it and let it gently go to the floor. Other side. Bend your knee. Press that pelvis forward. Get a nice quad stretch. Try and keep your knees together as opposed to out here or bent up there. Knees should be parallel. And breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And there is zero shame in using a strap or a towel as you work up to more flexibility. 2 more breaths. And go ahead and pike and gently let your foot down. So at this point, we've stretched out your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, and your Achilles to some degree at least. Next, we're going to work on hip flexors. Hip flexors are one of those things that are so critical to mobility, and they get so stiff so fast and become painful and make it hard to do anything. When you think about getting up and down off the ground, it's usually your hips flexors and your knees that become your biggest obstacle for that. And that is directly linked to longevity. So these are things you need to work on. So what we're going to do, the goal here is to eventually get here where you've got a flexed foot on your thigh and you can drop your hip out to the side and stretch that whole complex. So if you think about it, it's like when you're sitting on the floor and you see, people doing their yoga like that, and you're like, not in a million years. Someday, if you want to. So anyway, goal for now, this is your goal. Remember to keep that foot flexed. That's going to help protect your knee. You're probably not there yet, though. So let's start with just crossing your leg over like you're very ladylike. And what I want you to do here is I just want you to pull that leg up towards you. Now, just pulling it towards you, you should feel it down here. And that's good. So if you're down here and you feel that, good. And if you're there, you can't pull a little further, maybe lean forward just a little bit. If that's not enough for you, again, pull that up and then start working on the dropping the knee out. Don't forget to flex your foot, support that knee, all right? And so those are the angles of it, basically. Beginning, stretch if you need to, pulling it up. Flex foot, down. So whichever stage of that you're at, lean into it. All right. We'll do 5 rounds of breath here. All right, and before we let that one off the hook, let's just bounce it a little bit to relax it. Again, if you're up here, that's fine too. If you're here, it's fine too. Loosen it up. Bring it back one more time, wherever you are. Here, 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 here. And let's just do 3 more breaths now. All right, release, other side. So again, cross over, pull up, pick whatever level you need. If you're pressing on, flex your foot, drop that knee. You can tell this is my tighter hip just because of how high it is. All right, take a moment to bounce that hip, make it relax a little bit. And we're going to do 3 more breaths. And flex that toe, let that knee fall out, or cross your body, whatever works for you. All right, release that leg. Now we're going to do the tiniest amount, starting to build strength. Again, this isn't aimed for the person who's in the gym doing everything. This is aimed for the person who's ready to start getting back there. So we're going to start with mountain pose. Mountain pose, feet are together. Your heels might be slightly apart. If you can think about your calves and your shin bones kind of rotating toward each other more, and then your thighs rolling out away from each other. Tuck your pelvis, zip up your abdomen, drop your shoulders, nice tall spine, head right on top. Drop your arms to your sides, laterally to your body, palms facing forward. And what you're going to do is you're going to just activate all of this, meaning squeezing those legs together to keep them where you want them to be, keeping those abs engaged, that core engaged, keeping those shoulders relaxed and dropping, but your arms active. And we're going to stand here. We're going to be here for 7 rounds of breath. And if you don't feel it, it's because you're not working on it. People underestimate tree pose, but it's really the foundation of so many things we do. Strengthens your whole body. It roots us to the earth. It's a powerful pose. Two more breaths. And relax. All right, final pose we're going to do today for any kind of active work is going to be a modified chair pose. If you're comfortable with it, you can go ahead and do a chair pose. So do it along with me if you'd like, but essentially you're going to breathe up into it and swan dive over, scoop into chair. In chair pose, you want your weight on your heels, your spine nice and straight, ab engaged, your whole core engaged, your head in alignment with your arms, palms facing towards each other. If you're not there yet, go ahead and use something to support yourself, with the main thing being, again, you want to engage your core, you want some stress on your legs, and you want to have one arm up preferably, if not both. If that's still too much, go ahead and use 2. And when you get here, engage your abs, lean into those thighs, but use your arms to help support your body weight until you develop a little more strength. So with that, pick your version. We're going to do chair pose. Let's do 4 rounds of breath because I never do even numbers. I like odd ones. All right, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Whichever version you're doing, drop into your heels. Again, arms up, straight, palms together or facing each other, and your ears should be aligned about where your elbows are. Nice straight spine. Ab engaged, core engaged. See if you can lift your toes up a little bit. I'm guessing you're at 2 rounds of breath. Let's do 2 more. One more. And fold forward, straighten your legs, roll up, roll your shoulders back, open up to the sky, get your air, arms up, bring them down the center of your body, have your seat. All right, go ahead and have a seat. And what we're going to do is just a moment, like again, modified Shavasana, because we're not lying on the floor or anything else, but you're going to take just a moment for yourself. So feet hip width apart, spine nice and straight, string out the top of your head, hands resting on your thighs. And now you're going to relax. Just let it all fall away. Feel the weight of your body on your chair, on the soles of your feet, and on your palms. Just gravity pulling you toward the center of the earth, but the earth supporting you. Nice relaxed breaths. Many people skip Shavasana because they think it's just a rest pose. But it's not a rest pose. It's a moment for you. I invite you to wrap your arms around your body and give yourself a hug. As odd as it is, research actually shows that a hug, even if it's to yourself for 30 seconds, actually stimulates the release of oxytocin in your brain. You're the most important person that you need to take care of. Because again, in the end, especially if you're a caregiver, you can't care for others if you're not well and healthy. Give time to you. And relax. With that, I want to say thank you for joining me today in this practice. I respect you for showing up for you, and you need to take a moment to thank yourself for showing up for you. It's only a few minutes, but those are your few minutes, and you deserve them. Namaste.